Hello students, myself Abhishek Sharma from Mount Literacy School Jhansi. As you know, we have completed 3 chapters in economics: Introduction to Economics, some basic concepts of macroeconomics, national income and its related aggregates. So today we are starting with one more interesting chapter, that is chapter 4, Method of calculating national income. How national income is calculated. So basically there are 3 ways by which you can calculate national income. First is value added method, second is income method, third is expenditure method. Today we will discuss only about value added method. So what is value added method? Before starting it I would once again like to recall it that circular flow model reveals that national income can be viewed from 3 different angles. First, as the sum total of value addition in the economy. Second, as the sum total of income generated in the economy. Third, as the sum total of expenditure on final goods and services produced in the economy. So, what is value added method or product method? Value added method measures national income in terms of value addition by each producing enterprise in the economy during an accounting year. This is also known as industrial origin method or net output method. The estimation of the contribution of all the producing enterprise to the production in the domestic territory of the country during the year is equal to the market value of GDP, called GDP at MP. It is adjusted to find out NNP at FC or national income. So, in value added method, first you have to find gross value added in primary sector at market price plus gross value added in the secondary sector at market price. Third, gross value added in the tertiary sector at market price. By combining these 3 values, we get GDP at MP. I once again repeat, when gross value added by primary sector, secondary sector and tertiary sector at market price, we get GDP at MP. Now we have to subtract depreciation from it, then we get net domestic product at market price. Now we will subtract net indirect tax from this, so we get NDP at FC, net domestic product at factor cost. Now we will plus NIFIA, that is net factor income earned from abroad. By adding this we get NNP at FC. This means national income. This means national income. So what are the precautions that we should undertake while calculating national income from value added method? First is, value of the sale and purchase of second hand goods is not included in the estimation of value added or GDP, because value of second hand goods is already accounted for during the year they were produced. Second, commission earned on account of the sale and purchase of the second hand good is included in the estimation of value added, because commission is the reward for the services rendered. Third, on account production of goods of the producing unit is taken into account while estimating the value added method. Fourth, imputed value of production for self consumption is taken into account, again because these goods are like those produced for the market. Fifth, value of intermediate goods is not included in the estimation of value added, because value of intermediate goods is reflected in the value of final goods. Sixth, imputed rent on the owner occupied house is to be taken into account, because all houses have the rental value. Seventh and last, services for self consumption are not considered while estimating the value added, because it is difficult to estimate their market value, like for example services of housewife. So students, that's all for today. We have discussed value added method. Thank you and have a nice day.